Get therapy.
Yeah, for sure.
Get therapy.
Just press the
like
button as hard as I
30,000
can.
Just start smashing it.
Expert in fucking, I don't know.
Great power.
For the fifth time, it's your boy Sean.
Hot diggity damn, it's been a while since I've done one of these intros, but what the hell is up, Wikimaniacs? I can't cuss because it's too early and we don't want to get demonetized. Don't want to get lectured by Josh. It is I, your Punny Pinoy John. Sean is out today with a last minute appointment, but as usual, we got Mr. Perfect Attendance himself. His milkshake brings everyone to the yard. We got Josh Shell. What's up, brother?
I don't know if I like the milkshakes part, but the irony is...
Shake 'em.
I was never like a attendance kid. I always was late or didn't show to my college classes.
For shame. For
yeah.
shame.
You should befriend like the attendance people because I think I've ditched high school probably half the year and I still managed to graduate. So, you know, it's all right. C's gets degrees, right?
There you go.
Yeah.
Anyways, but don't you worry. I am once again outnumbered by the damn Canadians this episode because we have our awesome writer. You all know her. You all love her. We have the amazing Underbakke.
Hello, everybody. Hope everyone's doing fab, fit, and fun today.
Wow.
I am fab, not fit. And life is not being fun right now.
I'm fab because the weather is amazing in Canada finally.
Oh, fuck yeah, bud. It's basically summer. It's amazing.
And I'm
Josh
working on
walked
the
today
fit.
and he saw the sun.
I did see the sun today.
Yes.
The
been
last
so
few
long.
days. Yeah. It's been beautiful out.
Yeah.
So my depression is gone again. It's magical how it happens every spring.
Right?
Sun. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, last time I hosted one of these, we got an oops all wholesome episode. But this time, and I'm kind of sad that Sean isn't here because I kind of did this for him.
Ooh.
But today, we got an oops today I fucked up episode.
Oh, he's going to be so upset.
And it
So
sucks because he's
sad.
never going to listen to this. So damn it,
No.
I'm so sad.
Do you want me to catch you up on what happened the last recording?
Sure.
So we had an Am I the Asshole, just him and I, and he almost got every single guess wrong.
Oh my gosh.
So you are actually his power up, John. You balance him out and give him the right predictions.
True, because I always get them wrong, right?
Exactly, and so he just goes the opposite.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And then we had Sienna on to promote Sangria with Sienna. So it was one terrible episode for Sean, and then it was a great episode for Sean.
Hey,
So
that tracks. He's know batting 500 at all times. So
All times. All cylinders.
but we miss Sean. We wish he was here today. But you know, we're gonna go do what we gotta do. But
hell yeah.
today's menu. Ready to hear the menu for today, ladies and gents?
Absolutely.
I am.
Awesome. The menu today we have from sensitive _ marinara. I can't pronounce that. Sensitive _ marinara, by the way.
There we go.
There we go.
I happen to know this person in real life. So if you're listening to this,
Oh.
that's why I picked it.
Interesting.
Okay.
Cross posted a story about OP being stuck in a sticky situation
Ooh.
involving Mickey Mouse.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't like that.
Why do I automatically think this is like a weird Pornhub sub channel?
I also thought sexual too. Yeah.
I mean, who's telling the story? Chances are you guys are right.
Yeah. And it's a today I fucked up. It tracks. It all tracks
Yeah.
right so far.
Yeah.
This is not a kid-friendly episode. I can just
Absolutely. When
sense
is it ever kid friendly with us?
Can we
That'd be
put the
facts.
double explicit tag on the episode? or
Well,
is that
you know,
not
two
possible?
negatives make a positive, so let's not do that. That's how it goes, right? I'm stupid with math.
Yeah, I think so.
I think
Okay.
it's how it works.
Again, didn't attend classes, so
Ditched all the way through life, pretty much. And then we go to user Fluff and Stuff 42, where they wrote a personal story. So this is actually listener submitted. about a time they forgot to mute themselves during work.
Oh, is this like
That sucks.
that what was that guy we talked about who didn't turn his camera off and
Oh, he's talking.
jerked his gherkin while the camera was on?
Yeah, you have to zoom in real hard for you to see.
Oh my god.
Pun intended. Anyways, from there we go to Miguken Teacher, where they cross-posted a story about exes rekindling the old flame.
Ooh. Sometimes you shouldn't relight a candle that's already been burned. You know what I mean?
True
Do that
that.
all the time.
Josh.
Only have one candle.
Wow.
Whew, okay.
I don't know how I feel about that. Anyways. Then we go to a... Oh. You're going to be in the next episode of Sangria with Sienna about red flags and toxic men.
Explain what the fuck you meant.
Yeah. Please elaborate what the fuck you meant.
And it's going to be you editing that shit.
Yep.
Like, you're going to have to relive all that.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Then we go to a quick ad break, and then we get back, and we have a doozy of a story.
Oh.
Some might say it's a weird distraction.
Oh.
I snuck that in for you, Alex.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
And this is a classic, one of the most prominent "Today I Fucked Up" stories, where OP pretends their significant other is something else when they have coitus. An emphasis on something else, not someone else.
I mean, oh, okay. Continue. We'll get through the menu.
Yeah, we'll get to the menu.
I'll
That
save
sounds,
my thoughts.
Yeah, that sounds.
That is the menu today. That last story there's a story and an update, so that one's quite long. So I'm saving that for last.
Okay.
Oh.
I like it.
Party.
And then we go to another ad break because let's be real, your boys need some money. So fill these slots so we can pay Alex because we keep forgetting to pay Alex.
It's all
Sorry,
gravy,
Josh.
baby. It's all gravy. It's all gravy.
That's the real reason Sean's not here.
Yeah, we owe her a lot.
We had to take from his paycheck, and he did not take it well.
If you could Venmo Sean.
Don't Venmo Alex because we're behind. They ain't got that shit in Canada, so Western Union something. We got to do something for her. And then, of course, we'll go to our beautifully written Today in History. Written by I wonder who, So
Bitch, I don't know.
Could be anyone.
Could
Maybe
be
Sean
anyone.
did it this episode.
Honestly, I would love to see Sean write this day in history.
Oh my god.
He's not. He's just going to read
I
it
know.
verbatim.
Off of Wikipedia.
Yeah. He did that shit when we were recording that.
I know. That's why we named it Reddit on Wiki. That's literally what Sean would do.
Holy shit. And then, of course, at the end of the episode, we always do reviews and do general housekeeping items and announcements, all that. But
and just a tease for that, I've got a question for you guys at the end of the episode. So,
Oh.
yeah. So stay tuned for that.
Is it a math question? Because I
There
think
is kind of math involved, I
nah,
guess.
this is racially motivated. The Asian guy in math questions, you know damn well I fucking suck at math, Josh.
It's very base level math. It has nothing, nothing to do with math. It's more of it's a hypothetical question.
Nah, see, I
Okay.
can't even spell hypothetical right now. Don't at me at this
You think
moment,
I
baby.
can?
Boy.
I had to spell
Alright.
check this shirt when I was making it.
stop. No.
Get the rapey? What?
Yeah, so rupee?
How many A's are there?
What? Why is
my
there a red underline and why is it not going away?
Silent U
shit.
in there somewhere.
Somewhere, right? But before we get started, if you like what we do, consider leaving a review for us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or our website, redditonwiki.com. Or consider being a patron. There's so many damn patrons now. It's freaking amazing.
Awesome.
To get exclusive access and bonus content. Rock our merch like what me and Josh are doing right now. The Kevin shirts are selling hot, it looks like. So
They are. Yeah.
They're so cute.
We have small Kevin, which John's wearing, and we have regular size Kevin, which is bigger print on the shirt.
Yeah. So go to, I don't know the link, but go on our show notes and
It's-
you'll find all that.
Yeah, read it on wikishop.com. It's not that
Look
hard,
at that.
John.
Well, I haven't been recording for like 2 weeks, motherfucker. Don't call me out. God damn.
I had to get a dig in. Come on.
That's true. I appreciate it. I missed you too, Josh.
Oh,
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah.
Too.
I'm getting the feels right now. Yeah, and all our info is going to be on a show note. So let's get started. You ready?
Yo.
Hell yeah.
All right, story number 1. Today I fucked up by getting my dick stuck in a Mickey Mouse Clubhouse toy.
Oh man, you really changed that title.
I did.
I have so many questions.
A clubhouse toy?
A Mickey Mouse Clubhouse toy.
Oh my, I also have questions, but let's hear the story.
All right.
I guess.
Today I royally fucked myself over by getting my dick stuck in a Mickey Mouse Clubhouse
Yeah,
toy.
you did. Yeah,
This is
you
what
did.
Walt
Yeah,
Disney
you
died for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, get in on that. Yes, you read that right. Let me explain. So I was feeling frisky and decided to have a little solo playtime. I had just been cleaning out my childhood toy box and going through my old stuff to decide what to donate, but one toy in particularly suddenly happened to catch my eye. The entrance to the clubhouse looked almost perfect for the circumference of my cock to snugly fit in.
No.
So fueled by a potent cocktail of curiosity, rampant
Cocktail.
hormones, cocktail, nice, rampant hormones, and a distinct lack of post-nut clarity, my horny ass decided to grab the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse toy and give it a whirl as a makeshift sex toy, and tried to, quote, come inside because it was fun inside.
I get therapy. Get therapy. I'm so sorry, but this
Get
is
therapy.
Purple button.
I got it. Oh man, that
Yeah.
is
So
the internet has ruined people.
yeah.
I'm a ruined person. I'm not that ruined. You know what I'm saying? Like I got boundaries.
Some experiences should be kept personally. Should be
Yes.
kept in,
Yeah.
your brain, not
For the whole world to know.
People really be sharing anything on there.
Yeah, so he tried to come inside because it was fun inside, just like Mickey Mouse says in the show. With a little of my mom's sunscreen as lotion, well, at least you got the SPF 45, so proud for you. SPF 50,
yeah.
whatever it is now,
Skin cancer, protect yourself.
you know?
but on your penis?
Yeah, I mean it doesn't see sun
Hey.
a lot, but when it does, you got to protect it, right?
I guess.
You don't want cancer on that skin, you know? So
That's not the protection we're talking about. We'll take it.
Yes. With a little of my mom's sunscreen as lotion, it was working pretty well, and I was having a
It's
great time.
So much worse that it's your mom's sunscreen.
I know. Like, why did you have to throw that in? Nobody gives a shit. Just say
You could've just said
sunscreen.
sunscreen.
But little did I know, I had made a fatal mistake. Before I knew it, I was stuck. Like, really stuck. I tried everything to get my dick out of that toy. I even tried pouring oil on it, but nothing worked. Not even my mom's sunscreen. I was freaking out and my dick was starting to turn as purple as Daisy Duck's everyday outfit. Long story short, or in my case, short story long, I had to call the fire department to come and rescue me. When they arrived, I had to explain the whole situation to them. Let's just say they didn't look too impressed. So now I'm sitting here with a sore dick and a newfound appreciation for dangers of Mickey Mouse Clubhouse toys. Moral of the story, stick to the real sex toys, folks, and never try to, quote, come inside because it's fun inside. It's not worth it. Too long didn't read, came inside, and it wasn't fun inside.
Okay. There's so much wrong with this. Like the way I would break the toy before I called the fire department.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would rather lose the appendage than go through that.
Yeah.
The embarrassment.
It's crazy. That
Like,
is
bro,
crazy.
like, I'm trying to think this whole time, like, aren't you stressed out for your thing to go flaccid and, like, it just goes away? Or, like,
Well,
literally
that's
what I
the
was thinking.
thing. Like,
Just think
Were
of
you
something terrible.
turned on the whole time?
The sunscreen was doing too good of a job.
Yeah, that SPF was just pumping. I am disturbed. I mean, I can't.
Men.
No, yeah. Why?
Men.
Why?
I just there's so many steps to which it's like, why did you continue? Why did you tell other people? How old were you at the time? Does it say that, John?
It doesn't say how old he is.
So I'm hoping you were younger, to be
Me
honest.
too.
Just you know,
I don't know. The fact that they're trying to donate toys, I feel like only adults do that shit.
Yeah. Well, or
I'd
like
say mid to late teens. You're like, I don't need these toys anymore.
Oh, well, it couldn't be me. I was selfish. I'm still selfish.
but
I mean, that's fair.
why are you looking at a toy from your childhood and thinking, yeah, I could shove it in there and have a good
Hey.
old time? Like I
That's-
don't.
That's why I'm thinking teenager, because you know,
Yeah,
that's that
Just think
age.
they're taking everything.
that's
Really?
true.
I can fit in there.
That's an
Damn.
entryway. I can make it work.
My God.
And the answer is always no. Don't
Yeah,
do it. Stick to your
Or-
hand.
Or just do it anyway so we can have content.
I mean,
mean,
true.
Yeah, I guess
But-
that's fair. This is what our show is based off of. You're right, John.
Yeah.
Keep doing
Yeah.
it. You know what?
Keep
Yeah.
doing it. Keep fucking them Mickey Mouse toys. Just do it.
Yeah,
got
just
this.
do it. That's Nike's saying. Just,
Yeah.
We can't say that. We're gonna
just
get
jerk off to a Mickey Mouse clubhouse toy doll.
golly,
house.
that's too long.
That's
too long.
that's a lot to process.
Do you
Just
think
like
we could
this
fit
story.
it on a shirt? Yeah.
No.
I'm gonna need a lot of spell check.
Just like an offshoot Mickey Mouse clubhouse. Like
the
kind of
words.
looks like it. Yeah.
Going all the way around him in small print.
Holy
I like it.
crap.
Yeah. Oh wait.
Oh, Jeebus. That
Well,
was
that's-
disturbing.
Yeah.
That's a good appetizer, I think.
Yeah,
the
it's gonna get
rest-
weirder. The last story, I guarantee you, it's weirder than that. So,
Okay.
Well, I mean,
Anyways.
yeah. I mean,
Here for
we've
the
had a lot
weird.
of today I fucked up masturbation stories. I feel that's a common today I fucked up trope.
Yeah.
It's mostly men.
well, my today I fucked up or the last today I fucked up. It has layers, and I'm talking about like years of updates. So
Oh, so
Years
just
of updates?
years,
How
Years
long
of
has
trauma.
Reddit?
years,
How long has Reddit been on?
too long.
God. Yeah.
Reddit's
long.
like, oh, I want to say like 2006.
Stop.
Something like that. I feel
But
like we
I-
should know having a Reddit podcast, but we don't.
There's a lot of Reddit stuff that we just don't know.
That's true.
When was Reddit invented?
Let's take guesses. I'm going 2003.
2003.
I'm gonna put money on. I'm gonna say like 2008.
Okay, well, I was the closest, but it was 2005.
Damn it!
Ooh,
Yeah.
Okay.
So very old. It's up there with, Facebook was 2004. So around
It's
that
up there
time.
with MySpace.
Yeah. Which one lasted longer?
Hey, Tom is chilling, bro. Like, I'm proud of Tom. He's doing his thing.
That's true. Actually, the play is to get rich, get out, and then just
Yeah, exactly. Look at Zuck. He's still working to this day. I don't want that.
You
Not
know.
for me.
slowly running it to the ground. But that's besides the point.
Anyways, speaking of work, next story. Today I fucked up when I forgot to put myself on mute during a Zoom call at work. And
Been
this one
there.
is listener submitted by Fluff and Stuff 42.
Oh, this is maybe the first listener today I fucked up. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Love that username, and I can't wait to hear what they said.
It's funny because the first story stuffed the fluff. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a funny transition.
I like that. I
Yeah.
like that narrative, John.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's levels to this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Damn, you're like
anyways,
Kendrick.
I am. I can't rap like him, obviously. But anyways.
I've heard you do the Patreon, listeners.
Anyways, just a little
Bitch, be
background.
humble.
I'm anything but. Let me tell you that. Just a little background before we get to the moment. My soul left my body. I work in customer service as a manager for a vacation rental company. Hey, get us a
Ooh,
vacation rental
yeah.
property. Come on, Fluff and Stuff.
Come on, fluff and stuff.
We need a network meetup. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
like, help us out.
Help us out.
Fluff our stuff.
Yes. Hey, yo.
Yeah, well, I did not sign up
We don't
that.
have HR. So
It's me, and I'm telling
Tough
you that's
shit.
out of pocket.
that's at a bucket.
But Josh, if you're invited, that sounds like consent to me, baby.
Oh, man. That's true. Anything you say on a podcast is consent, right?
True that. It's been a rough last 2 years with COVID, making people so very kind to those who work in the service industry.
Yeah.
That's not true.
Yeah, it's not.
So the patience level for anyone working in customer service has really been worn thin in the last 2 years. Fast forward to today when the company management had a meeting with a company we're looking to upgrade all of our software. It would be quite a change for our company since we had used a custom system up until now, and there's a lot of tension on how well this change is going to work. Add on that spring breakers from half the country are here right now, and you can imagine how much stress and tension there is in the office right now. I finally got to go get some lunch around 1:45 p.m., and as I ordered, I noticed what time it was and that our Zoom meeting would be starting soon. While not ideal, I knew I could Zoom from my car as I drove back to the office. So at the agreed upon time, I promptly entered a Zoom call and began listening to the sales speech from the representative. Much of it was geared toward one of the other departments that I have little to do with, and while listening, I was half listening as I negotiate the crazy tourist traffic.
Oh, no. It's going to be road rage.
Since I have a long commute to and from work, I listen to a lot of podcasts. Reddit on Wiki is by far my favorite, so I also blame this for my brain
Oh, no.
getting into the casual listening mode it
Oh,
falls
dear.
into as I split my concentration on driving. We do not take responsibility for any fuck-ups you had at work. Fluffy
Nope.
stuff.
I thought
Yeah.
you were going to say that they started playing the podcast and what our voices came on. So I was worried for a second that it's like, shh, one of us saying something out of pocket.
It's just Sean asking for money,
For
like
Venmo.
demanding money.
We need more money. The
Come on,
sales department's like,
Wikimaniacs.
How can we do that?
Who is Sean and why is he so demanding? When
why
did
is he so
start?
angry?
And the persuasion is real. We were about 15 minutes into the call, and I was nearing my office when I needed to get into the right-hand lane so I could make my turn. There was a lovely space coming up, and as I hit my turn signal, the woman who was behind me sped up, closing the distance and closing the gap. This very un-Southern hospitality act was accompanied by her turning her head and glaring at me with a smug smile on her face.
The fuck?
Oh, yeah.
The combination of guest service PTSD and road rage and a need for some justice as I missed my turn came together into one glorious loud outburst, accompanied with the appropriate hand gesture. We know what that hand gesture is. I yelled,
Yeah.
"Big finger to you, fucker!" And this is the part where they fucked up. The words had barely left my body when part of my soul quickly left with it as I realized I was not on mute.
Oh,
I immediately began apologizing and explaining as laughter filled the call. I was mortified and honestly just wanted to end the call and crawl in a hole somewhere.
no.
The sales team thought it was hilarious and reminded us that this call was recorded,
Oh, no.
made note of the timestamp, and assured us they would be sending us a copy of the video.
I love that. I love that so much.
The meetings continued with me firmly on mute for the rest of the meeting. Afterward, I began apologizing to everyone in management in the call, but thankfully I worked with some awesome people. Everyone agreed it was a needed moment of levity in what was otherwise a very stressful week. And I have thoroughly enjoyed replaying the video to hear my hate speech in all its glory. Listening back to it gave it extra hilarity, and the timing could not have been more perfect. The sales team member had just asked what we were looking for in software that could improve our company. So for a moment, it sounded like I was answering him angrily and calling him a fucker.
I love that.
So passionate about software.
Yeah.
Right. Give me my goddamn software so I can make sales, you piece of shit.
I need
We need the
Microsoft Word.
How can I excel in my job when Excel sucks? I cannot compute. It is definitely not my shining moment, but thankfully it ended well, and I am blessed to work with such an awesome team. P.S. John, Sean, and Josh, let me know if you want to hear a gal lose her crap and go full redneck in a Zoom meeting. I can send you the audio from the moment. I don't think it's something I would want to release to everyone on the internet since it already lives rent-free in my soul. But you guys are pretty awesome. So thank you, Fluff and Stuff.
That was
Thank
an
you,
awesome
Fluff
story.
and Stuff.
You-
That is hysterical.
Yeah, I mean it's great that no repercussions came from it, and actually it sounds like they were playing into the bit by giving you the video, which is funny.
Yeah.
So those are great people to work with. But you know what it did remind me of? Have you guys seen the new show Beef on Netflix?
No.
Oh, I've heard of it, but I still need to see it. Is it good?
It's with Ali Wong and
Oh,
the guy
yeah,
from The
with
Walking
Stephen Yeun.
yes.
Yes.
Ooh,
Great,
nice. Okay.
great show. But it's basically it starts off with those two getting into like a road rage competition, and the whole
shit.
show is them trying to get back at each other for that road rage by hunting each other down. It's
I
wild.
love that.
It is great, petty, and that's exactly what that story reminded me of. I just picture our Wikimaniac tracking this old lady down and finding where
Yeah.
she lives.
Just showing up being like,
It almost cost me my job.
I was on Zoom.
Well, while we're on the topic of getting back at someone, Josh, you goddamn professional, you. Look at me like with the freaking transitions up in this bitch.
You're killing it.
But this next story is cross-posted by Miguken Teacher, and the title is, Today I Fucked Up Having Sex with My Ex.
It's a slippery slope.
I know, Alex, you
Slippery
didn't want
slope.
any crazy stories this episode, but this is probably like the, oh shit, this is bad story.
Have you guys slept with an ex?
I have.
I have.
I
Well,
have.
like,
Everyone has.
You know, it was a moment of weakness, and I have regrets.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. I'm just like, oh shit, am I sending mixed signals or?
Yeah, I did it twice, I think, and it's always been a bad time.
Right?
Like the outcome is never what you want it to be.
It's never.
I redact my statement. I am a pure soul. My wife listens to this podcast. I gave myself to you, and I was fresh meat when you got me. So, I love you, dear. I never did anything
Wow.
with anyone else but
Wow,
you. Please
kiss
don't
ass.
kill me.
You're just trying to go on one of her trips, aren't you?
I am.
I see the gun reflecting in the screen back there.
Blink twice
don't
if
do
you're
it.
okay.
Oh God,
Oh God.
I can't make it all that.
the screen's frozen.
I should have damn just froze my screen. Call it a day.
Yep.
Oh,
That's
but
the
yeah,
episode.
definitely regrets. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like you said, Josh, like you always think it's gonna be better than what it is, and especially if it's like right after the breakup, you have all these like mixed emotions and feelings, and so you
Yeah.
think, oh well, you know, it's whatever, like it is what it is, and then it happens, and after you're just like, shit, this makes it worse.
Yeah.
In the moment, it's like it's good, and then the second it's done, you're like, oh man,
Shit.
we should have done that. It's like,
Yup.
oh no. And then you have like, yeah, you're just confusion and anger
Yeah.
and sadness. It's all just brewing in you, and you're just like, well,
Yeah,
this is not good.
Lots of confusion.
Yeah.
I like it.
There you go. Yeah. Post nut clarity is not good at those times.
Well, it's not
Definitely
even that, because it's almost like a different level
Yeah.
of
It's
clarity.
like, what are we again? What are we doing?
Yeah,
Yep.
it's like this
And then-
confuses everything.
Yep, you get into that slippery slope, and then
You
yeah,
get back together and you're broken up a few months later again.
Yeah.
back at square one.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, let's hear this story about having sex with their ex.
Oh.
Again, this is from cross-posted by Miguken Teacher. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but I'm hopefully I
Miguken.
am. Miguken Teacher. I think I know who that is too on our Discord. I'm starting to realize who these people are. So
It's
like,
impressive that you can memorize.
I'm
There's
tracking
so
y'all.
many people on our
I'm
Discord.
tracking
Wow.
y'all. I know who y'all are. That's my specialty, okay? Anyways, last week, my ex-girlfriend, 20, called and asked if I, 22 male, was keen to continue sleeping with her. I never expected to hear from her again, let alone see her naked. Our relationship recently came to an end. I tapped out because it became clear to me that the two of us were incompatible. My ex disagreed and thought screaming at me would somehow change my opinion. Considering how upset she was during our breakup, I was surprised when I got the call from her asking for sex. She said she had no intention of getting back together, and all she wanted was to share a bed with someone who knew her well enough to know what buttons to press to get her off. Not gonna lie, the unexpected ego boost disarmed me. I mean, I don't blame the guy.
Fair.
Her closing comment was, scratch out the friends in friends with benefits, but keep the benefits. I was willing to test it out. So last night, my
Have
ex
you
and I
never watched the 2011 Ashton Kutcher movie?
I was just
that Friends with
thinking of
Benefits?
that. Friends with Benefits, and wasn't
Yeah.
there one with
No strings attached.
No strings attached.
Yes.
Yes.
And
Wasn't
it's
there one?
wild because it was like Mila Kunis and Justin Timberlake, I think.
Yes,
Oh,
that's
that
right.
one. That one. I remember
Yeah.
that one. Yeah.
And then Ashton Kutcher and someone else. I forget who the.
I think it was
Oh.
Natalie Portman.
Yes. And
Was it
it's
Natalie
wild 'cause,
really?
Yes. I think
Yeah.
it was.
They came out the same year, and it's just
Yeah.
Weird.
a wild coincidence. But he clearly didn't watch those movies because Friends with Benefits, dangerous game, especially with
They were
an
probably
ex.
like 9 years old when that happened. So that's probably why they didn't watch the movie.
Actually, yeah. Now that I think about it. Damn, we're old.
Shit, don't tell me, man. Come on. Last night, my ex and I reunited for the first time since the dramatic final episode of our relationship. She followed me to my room and we hooked up. I woke up this morning with one arm cuffed to my bed. Ooh, I freaky.
Oh,
My ex was gone. A
Oh.
random note on the pillow said, "The key for the handcuffs." Hope trigger warning. Please don't throw up, people. So
Oh,
just
no.
skip this. A random note on the pillow said, "The key for the handcuffs was in the condom under the pillow."
I mean, there's worse spots it could have been.
True, but
For
you'll
me, no.
hear
no.
this out.
Well,
Hear
it's
this
his,
out.
it's his own, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. I guess.
so it's, don't get me wrong, it's still like not the most
Oh,
fun thing.
Josh.
if it's your own juice, I get it. But
Yeah.
Here,
John-
wait.
John's
There's
ramping
more.
up, so I'm worried
Oh
now.
no, I hate this.
I flipped the pillow and discovered a condom, a used condom, but not the condom I used.
Oh,
Bitch said what?
no.
Different
This-
brand,
This girl's crazy.
different size, different load.
Oh my god.
It's not his juice.
It's not his juice.
Don't
That's a
squeeze
red
Definitely
it.
flag. Oh.
One is orange, the other one's cranberry, baby. Like, it ain't his juice. So
Oh,
I
no.
did what had to be done to get the key out of the condom and unlock the handcuffs. It was like a fear factor challenge, but all you get is some dude's nut juice on your fingers. Without wasting time, I disposed of the condom, the key, the cuffs, and the pillow before tossing all my sheets in the laundry and scrubbing my hands with disinfectant. I was fuming, but I was prepared to file my experience under crazy ex-girlfriend and never communicate with my ex again. However, I soon realized she did more than plant another person's used condom under my pillow. I was gonna say the plot thickens, but I know something else that is thick and that is sitting in the condom. That is disgusting.
That is baby juice.
Ooh, Lord. She planted another person's used condom in one of my running shoes as well.
Why does she have them all just carrying around
She's just saving juice left and right.
like Pokemon to her?
Basically, she's got like
Go.
a lemonade stand going.
Go,
Hey,
Jared
she
Juice,
got-
go.
She gotta catch them all, but good thing she wore a condom because otherwise she'd be catching STDs instead. So
True.
Oh,
oh Lord. So the condom actually stuck to the bottom of my foot when I removed my shoe. It was disgusting. I decided to check everything: shoes, socks, pockets, bags, etc. I managed to find another used condom in the hood of my hoodie. So I informed my
Jesus
roommate because I didn't know if my ex was crazy enough to hide used condoms everywhere in our flat. He advised me to block and delete her phone number and social media, which is what I did. My roommate and I have been searching for used condoms in every corner of our flat since we got out of bed. I have so many questions. Are all those condoms from the same person? Does that person know my ex was using safe sex for evil? How did I not see this level of crazy during this relationship? I guess I'll never know. Too long didn't read. I allowed my ex-girlfriend to convince me to sleep with her, and now I'm discovering used condoms that she planted in my room to demonstrate how much she hates me. The end.
The phrase "safe sex for evil" was
Safe sex for
beautiful.
evil.
That's my only contribution. Go ahead, Alex.
I kind of love this woman. Like, I'm not saying I would do it. I'm just saying if one of my friends came to me and was like, yo,
Came to you?
One of your friends with benefits.
I should have known better than to say that.
You got the Ashton Kutcher instead.
Oh, jeez.
I applaud this woman. I feel so bad for the OP because I would not want to find rando's juice all over my apartment. But I will say that's a good way to get back at someone.
I want to know what he did to this
Yes.
woman. You know what I mean?
Because, yeah, the way he put it off was like, oh, yeah, like, we just weren't compatible anymore. I pieced out, you know. But I hate to say it. You don't just leave dirty rubbers around your ex's house just because you weren't compatible.
It's just, it is crazy that she was just storing condoms for how long? In her purse, I guess? And just carrying them around to just whip out.
What if they what if it wasn't, you know, the man's juice?
You know what? That would be a good prank if just bring a
Right?
bunch of condoms, fill it up with some sort of thing that looks like sperm.
Juice.
Mayonnaise.
And buy bigger condoms than him because that's going to attack his manhood.
Yeah.
And then just lay them around the house because that's fucking funny if
Yeah.
that's the case.
Just throw some magnums around.
Yeah.
Like,
Plot twist is probably the roommate helping her out.
Oh, damn.
oh,
Damn.
Oh, that'd be funny.
that
would be
needs to be a
funny.
rom-com. Like,
Yeah.
ASAP.
Or, I mean, there's a possibility that she could have been crazy. Like, there's also that
Oh,
option.
yeah.
Yeah.
Listen,
I mean-
I think the crazy ex-girlfriend gets thrown around too much.
Yeah.
If everything that he's said is true and he has not done anything and is a stand-up guy in a relationship and she did all this and all of this is real, I gotta say she's kind of crazy.
She definitely did not maybe cope with the breakup as well as she should have.
No.
That is what
Yeah.
I will say.
Facts.
Although, in the same sense, if Tanner ever breaks up with me, I now know what I'm going to do. I'm gonna store that for a rainy day.
And make it rain in his room, right?
Man.
Yeah, we started out with a story with a sticky situation. Now this is a really sticky situation.
Realistic
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely a
Jeez.
lot of sticking in this episode. So like that's kind of like the theme outside the
The weirdness?
someone outside the
And the
Anyways.
cussing.
and the cussing.
Well, that's just a given at this point.
yeah, that's just a given. But anyways, we will be right back. A quick ad break. Again, advertisers, come on now. We need fucking money, guys. Come on. Give us some ads. We'll be right back, Wikimaniacs, with the last story. What's up, Wikimaniacs? You know how your boys love to talk about food, even if it involves Josh talking about taco sauce.
Hey, come on, man. Not the time.
All right, boys, be nice. But let me talk to you about HelloFresh. HelloFresh takes the hassle out of mealtime this spring by delivering pre-portioned ingredients and easy-to-prepare recipes right to your door. Skip the checkout lines and get outside in the warmer weather because HelloFresh has dinner covered.
Speaking of tacos and sauce, spend less time in the kitchen with the quick and easy meals like HelloFresh's fast and fresh pineapple chicken tacos or falafel power bowls, ready in 15 minutes or less.
And while I'm a professional at eating meals, I am a rookie when it comes to cooking. HelloFresh's foolproof recipes arrive pre-portioned and easy to prepare in just a few steps, so even I can follow it. I have a few set favorites, but by far my favorite is the miso honey glazed salmon. Ooh, delicious. The box was shipped shipped to my door, got it out of the box, read the instructions, got to cooking, and a few minutes later, I'm rubbing my belly and doing my happy dance from all the deliciousness.
Ooh, so Wikimaniacs, make sure to go to hellofresh.com/RedditOnWiki50 and use the code RedditOnWiki50 for 50% off. Plus, your first box ships free.
Once again, go to hellofresh.com/RedditOnWiki50 and use code RedditOnWiki50 for 50% off. Plus, your first box ships free.
HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit. And we're back. And this is the last story. And this is a two-parter.
Whew.
Okay?
Ooh.
So this story was first posted October of 2014.
Oh my God.
Holy.
So this is a classic story.
Okay.
That was almost 10 years ago.
Don't
Don't say that. Don't say that.
No,
Guys.
Alex,
Don't say that.
it's too close to bedtime. I'm going to have a spiral now.
Don't say that.
I'll leave
Josh,
the
you're
chat.
still in your fucking 20s, man. Like, I'm turning 32 in like 2 weeks, man.
You're 32?
I'm gonna be 32.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh,
I'll be in my last year of my 20s when this episode comes out.
I was going to say, I'm in my last year of my 20s, and it's awful. I
Hell
don't
yeah.
it
recommend.
is awful.
Let's
It's
go,
awful.
Alex.
My knees
Here we
hurt.
go.
As you all know, physical therapy for me all day. It sucks. But anyways, this title is, Today I fucked up by admitting to my girlfriend that I pretend she is a giant cockroach when we have sex. And OP's name is I Love Roach.
I'm logging off this call. Fuck this.
Out of all of the things you could have said, that was probably at the bottom of the list.
I'm not gonna lie, for a second when you said this in the beginning, I thought maybe it's like some weird, like Mothman.
It's not that far
Cryptid.
off.
Oh, it's a cockroach, man.
I know, but I thought
But at least Mothman got a dump truck, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't think it was gonna be a fucking not okay.
All right. Again, this is a two-part. The first story is the actual shorter one. The updated one is a little longer. So
Okay.
let's do this. Ever since I was a teenager, I have had very intense fantasies about having sex with a giant cockroach.
No. I'm in.
No kink shaming here, but goddamn, that is weird as fuck.
What?
I'm sorry, but no. It's not
What?
it's not
Are you-
normal.
What are you watching? What?
You know what? I wonder, Josh, I don't know if you ever watched, what was it called? There is this show. I think it's
Okay.
it was a Canadian show from the 90s on YTV.
Oh, I do know YTV.
Early 2000s. And it was these two bugs that would tell scary stories. And it always started, I heard it from a friend of a friend of a friend of
Oh.
mine. And one of them was a fucking cockroach.
Oh, hell
I
no.
do remember that.
Yeah.
Like it's
Well-
like a memory of a memory right now. But
Yeah.
I do recall that. That's
Hold
wild.
Let me know
on.
if this sounds familiar for y'all, because
Okay.
I've never seen this. But it started in 9th or 10th grade when we read The Metamorphosis by Franz Kafka. That sounds familiar to anybody?
Yeah, those books are interesting.
Okay, I don't
Okay.
read, so.
I don't know if I know those
I
ones.
can't read, but I hear they're good.
That too. I don't even listen half the time, so that tracks. I started to think more and more about the roach creature that the character had become. I started to imagine what it would be like if a woman turned into the roach instead. I found this idea very arousing. I would not be repulsed or frightened of her as the characters in the story are. I would take care of her. Then my thoughts started to get sexual with the character. Eventually, I sort of dropped a bit about her having been a human woman first, and I kind of imagined this fictionalized roach species. They are giant roaches, the size of a person, and have complete intelligence. I kind of, over time, conjured up an imaginary friend of sorts. She was one of these roaches, and her name was Ogtha. I would...
Ogtha?
I can't. What the fuck? Oh.
How is this real life?
I
don't.
don't know. Ogtha.
Oh my god.
Buddy, Ogtha, fuck are you thinking right now?
That's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I would fantasize about her often. Whenever I masturbated, I'd be imagining elaborate scenarios of me and Ogtha making love. I couldn't even fucking say that with a straight face.
I just like how would that work? It's a cockroach.
I'm also torn because, like, having sex with animals is wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Can't
like,
even be called a furry because roaches don't have fur.
yeah, true. I don't know what this would be.
Like a Shelly?
I like it,
Exactly.
but it's too close to my last name, so I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that.
Fair.
Oh man, bugging. He's bugging. There you go.
Ooh.
He's bugging out, man.
I like that.
There
I
we
like
go.
that. Look at you, Josh.
Ooh.
So when I started to have actual sex, I found I could not perform if I wasn't thinking of Ogtha. So basically now, anytime I have sex with a woman, I am pretending that she is actually Ogtha. Not just think about Ogtha, I concentrate intently to visualize that I actually am doing Ogtha. I don't want to think about the girl at all. There is only Ogtha.
Get therapy.
Yeah, for sure.
Therapy. Get therapy.
Just pressing the
like
button as hard as I
30,000
can.
Just start smashing it.
Of course, this sex can never be as exciting as my fully imaginary sessions with Ogtha. There are things that her multiple appendages and antennas allow for that a human woman can never match.
No shit, because she's a cockroach. What?
So anyways, I've been in a relationship with my girlfriend for about a year. 3 or 4 times I have tried to have sex with her and not pretend she is Ogtha, but I just can't do it.
Only 3 or 4 times.
Only 3 or 4.
You tried so hard, buddy.
Hardest thing he's done.
True.
No, it was
So
the softest thing he's done.
You know. So essentially, every time we have sex, I am imagining she is Ogtha. I finally confided this to her the other day, and I was blown away by her reaction. I thought she might take it a bit badly at first, but that she'd get used to it. No, I have never seen such a look of disgust before. Outrage is not an understatement. She is not even returning my text now.
Yeah. Is that it? Is that the end of the
No,
story?
no,
more?
absolutely not. There's more.
Oh god.
Like, I take a step in her shoes and have your partner be like, I'm imagining someone, just base level, I'm imagining someone else while we have sex. Also, not,
No.
Not
that's
cool.
fucked
Hell
up.
no.
Not
That's
what you want to
emotion-
hear.
No, that's
Nope.
you're
No.
thinking of someone else while you're just using your partner as a sex toy, basically, while you think of someone else.
As a Mickey Mouse funhouse, basically.
Yes.
Yes, as a mini Mickey Mouse funhouse. And then on top of that, it's a fucking cockroach. Doubly bad. Doubly
Yeah.
bad.
You imagining someone that can survive a goddamn nuclear war. You know what I'm saying?
Like, how are you going to go up against that?
You
How
know?
can
Like-
women compete with the societal expectations?
The societal
like-
pressures of cockroaches.
Twinkies and cockroaches, the only thing that can survive.
I can't grow antennas, okay?
I am afraid she's actually going to break up with me. No shit. And also that is going to tell people about Ogtha. I don't know how I will face anyone. This is going to sound silly, but I also feel guilty about feeling shame as if Ogtha will be saddened by this, even though I know she is
Bro.
imaginary.
Oh.
I just don't know what to do at this point. So that's the first story.
I
I
pressed
have-
that purple button a bunch of times.
Can you
Yeah.
do that again? Because that's all I'm going to say is
Get therapy.
Yep.
Get therapy.
More.
Please.
Get therapy.
Yes.
one more time.
Okay.
Get therapy.
There we go.
It's a reach at this in this studio.
Yeah. So y'all ready to hear the update?
I don't know.
don't
My
know.
hands
I-
are really sweaty.
I don't know if I was ready to hear the story.
I don't have a counseling session for a while.
Yeah,
We
that
should.
broke me.
I'm ruined.
The company's gonna pay for my therapy after this, right?
Yeah, I can expense my sessions, right?
Yeah, we'll pay you someday.
Someday. All right, so hear this out. The update came 5 years later.
You're joking.
5 years later. So they wrote, "Hello, 5 years ago, I submitted the story of me telling my then girlfriend that when we made love, I was envisioning her as a giant roach. So you might think of the scene in Blade Runner 2049, which my original Today I Fucked Up predates, by the way, where the main character makes love to a sex worker, but they use the other word. Let me just change that. But his hologram girlfriend kind of holograms over the body of the actual person so he can pretend he's making love to his hologram.
Oh.
That is what it was like with me and Agda, but instead of a hologram, it was just my imagination.
Is he explaining us to make us like understand where I understood what you meant?
Yeah.
He's trying to get some sympathy points.
I
That's
understand.
wrong.
Yeah, I understand, but I don't empathize.
Yes.
That's yeah.
You're still the bad guy.
Yeah.
You're still the cockroach fucker at the end of the day. Like,
Imaginary cockroach fucker.
Yeah.
I'm scared
Yes.
that you actually want to fuck a cockroach. But anyways.
This is like the origin story for like a Spider-Man villain where he starts creating cockroach people.
yes. Or this is like some weird Fear Factor shit.
Should have named Dr. Coctavius or something.
Spooder man.
So in the 5 years that have passed since the topic was posted, I decided to stop fooling myself and I just committed to the love of Agda. I know she is not real per se, but in my head, she is an actual personality and I am in love with that personality. I don't care if she's a roach or if she's imaginary. The love is real. Call me deluded, but it's harmless. It makes me happy. And I have not had a real girlfriend again since that incident 5 years ago. But occasionally I have had one-night stands via online apps. And on these times, I always envisioned the woman in Agda, my sensual roach queen.
Okay. I will say I have less of an issue with you just doing it with one night stands and imagining her.
Well,
Fuck that.
It's weird.
It's still weird, but like if you're not hurting anybody and you're not, I don't know, like I get it. I guess it's, I don't want to say it's okay, but it's, I don't know. This is so fucked.
Yeah. Listen.
So fucking weird.
I would heavily recommend therapy. I think we
Yeah.
all would. That's what we've been doing this whole time.
Yeah.
But you aren't hurting anyone. So, like, other than yourself, maybe when you, like, because you're alone, but that's, you
Yeah.
know, your choice.
That's on you, yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, as long as you don't establish an emotional connection with someone you're hooking up with and you're picturing it,
That's a
I don't know if I can tell you you're in the wrong here.
No?
They're kind of like, and if they're happy with it, that's the other piece too. Like if they're content, if they're not, if they're okay with not being in an actual relationship with a human being,
Yeah.
then
That's on you. Yeah.
That's on you, right?
Let your imagination run wild. You know what I'm saying?
No, reel that back
Nope.
in a little bit.
Anyways, now, I mean, no offense to the women, of course, and even a gentleman once or twice. Respect.
Get
the
it?
many appendages of Agda make translation to human gender almost irrelevant. I just envision they are Agda, and no, I have never confided to them about it. I learned my lesson.
Fair.
The thing about it, though, is that I became so in love with my Agda that I married her.
I mean,
This is
Listen.
giving like the woman. I think there's actually multiple women and maybe a man out there who knows, but that marry ghosts.
oh, there's
Whoa.
also
Same vibe. Same vibe.
trucks. I've heard vehicles.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. There's tons of like weird stories
Yeah.
like that, which is like, it's the same thing. It's like, are you hurting anyone other than yourself? No. So
What
can
do
I
you
be
do?
angry?
How do you consummate the wedding like with a Dodge Ram? Like you're gonna ram the Dodge Ram?
Exhaust
oh my
pipe.
god!
Exhaust pipe.
Ooh,
If you can put it in a Mickey Mouse fun house, you can ram a Dodge Ram.
time to get your smog check, baby girl.
Is that their new tagline?
The 2024 Dodge Ram.
Ram your ram.
Ram your ram.
Is it? It's kind of fucked though, because there are places in this world where like two people of the same like gender can't marry one another.
Right.
But you can marry a made up
Imaginary.
fucking cockroach. Like what a
Or
sham.
a truck, apparently, or a ghost. God damn.
I personally think we should allow all same-sex marriages if we're gonna allow fucking people to marry made-up cockroach characters.
Say that shit.
I just
That's the lowest bar you could have set, but I like it.
I just don't get it. But
Yeah.
alas,
Yeah.
the world is on fire.
All right, let's hear this last. Well, not last part. There's a little bit more.
Oh,
But
there's more.
Oh
I
god, there's
even
more.
did a little ceremony in my living room. Again, he married Agda. Okay.
Right. Okay.
I recited my own vows and she recites hers. I even went on a honeymoon. While technically you could say it was a solo vacation to New Orleans for a week, but in my mind, Agda was with me the entire time. In my mind, I think of her as my wife. And now to the juicy part. Now here's where I fucked up. I got you.
How do you fuck up?
Agda's mad at me.
I
Agda
got-
wants a divorce.
Oh God.
She found the bottle of Raid.
Oh no.
You can't keep me away, Agda. I got so used to thinking of her as my wife in my head that a few months ago at work, I nonchalantly said my wife in some innocuous sentence. I think it was something like, "Oh yeah, me and my wife love that show." In regards to Chopped, Chopped and cockroaches, I don't want to hear that in the same
Nope.
sentence.
Nope.
So now everyone was asking me about my wife because they had never heard I was married or even dating anyone. Everyone kept pestering me. Pest like your cockroach wife. Wanting to know about her, wanting to see pictures. I became full of panic. I did the one thing I swore I would never do again. I talked to other people about Agda in real
No,
life.
dude. You quit your job and you move.
Yeah, you
what
quit
you
your
gotta do.
job, you move away, you change your identity, all for Agda.
We were at a team lunch and I just let it all spill out. I told them about how I became enamored as a teenager with the Franz Kafka story, how my fantasy evolved into an actual imaginary entity with a personality, and how I slowly began to grow in love with her. What started out as a mere sexual attraction to giant roaches blossomed into a whirlwind romance, and that she became the love of my life, even though her existence was in my own mind. At first, they thought I was doing a creepy joke, but I convinced them I was telling the truth. Well, they were afraid and disgusted. I have now been a pariah at work ever since. Everybody steers clear of me. We used to have a good social life. Now people only speak to me for work-related reasons. Even working virtually now, nobody sends me a Slack message unless it's about work. I even heard a rumor that people went to HR. I would clown the fuck out of you, I'm saying.
What?
I wouldn't do that.
Yeah. What is the repercussion in HR? What would they do? Could they do anything?
I mean,
I mean, people can just say like they're disturbed by that person.
but like
Right.
realistically, that like what's
Nothing.
the company gonna do?
Yeah. I was
Nothing.
gonna say.
Yeah,
Okay.
they can't do
Yeah.
shit.
That's what I was wondering.
Where is this person from? Do we know? Like, are they from
Doesn't
the
say.
States? Oh, because
It
I was gonna
doesn't
say
say.
like either the States or Canada. I wonder if someone just maybe did a police call or like a wellness check,
Yeah.
like a 5150.
Maybe.
Like, hey, are you okay?
Hey, you good?
You good? We heard something and just want to check in on you.
Yeah.
And just to clarify that, them going to HR, but they were, of course, told nothing could be done, which is the
Oh,
truth.
okay.
They couldn't do
Yeah.
anything about that. I have lost my good work friends because of this, and it is
Aw.
indeed jeopardizing my career because my bosses think I am insane. I have ruined my friendships and future career prospects due to my honesty. I'm thinking of starting to look for a new job. Although it is difficult in the current environment, I can start fresh elsewhere though. No matter what, I will be staying with my wife, Agda. For me, it is Agda forever. If you must know, I do hope that even if I am an old man, that one day the technology is invented to extract the Agda personality from my mind and implant it to a real external body, either of a genetically engineered or a mechanical nature, and me and Agda can then experience genuine physical connection. But if she must remain within me, that is fine. Her love keeps me warm on the coldest of nights. Thank you. Too long didn't read. I foolishly told my coworkers that my wife is an imaginary giant roach, and now they don't like me anymore, and my career is in shambles. The end.
Bro, like this is. I feel bad for him
I do too.
at the end there because it's like it sucks that he's getting
Right, like-
ostracized.
Yeah.
But I get it. Like if that was my coworker, I'd also be like,
You
"Yo,
good?
that's,
I don't talk to you.
that's weird."
Yeah.
Quick question. So they said that they started getting into this Ogtha person through the Animal series, like the book series, right?
Yeah, when they were 9th or 10th grade.
Okay, so I found the cover of a book where someone's turning into what looks like a cockroach. Do you guys want to see it?
Yes. Absolutely.
Oh, that's Animorphs. That's what they
Yeah.
are.
Oh. I did used to read those books.
Hey, yo.
But it's not like
Yeah, they just turn into the animal. They're not like a hybrid, I don't think.
no.
From what I can remember. It's more like a werewolf situation.
But
where
I'm
you're
just-
Yeah,
either-
imagine if this fool watched like Twilight instead.
But that doesn't like
Team
that
Edward.
looks like a
Right.
But this looks like a boy. Like I'm confused. Like is that
maybe there's alternative
Layers?
covers.
Maybe.
I don't
Maybe.
know.
I
Or
don't know.
maybe there's in the book there's a woman cockroach person. I don't know.
Wikimaniacs, please get to us about this.
Actually,
Yes.
I need
this
to
is
know.
The
For
most
those who
pressing
read,
issue.
who actually read, let us know.
Yeah. But yeah, I feel bad for him.
I do too.
It is.
Yeah.
It definitely seems. And again, I like. Who am I to yuck your yum if that's
Oh,
how you want to live your life?
I hate that term so bad.
I hate it so much.
Sorry.
But it's
I
it's
get
a
what you're
good
saying.
saying. It's
Yes.
just
yeah. That's fair. Yeah, I don't know. I feel bad and like it feels weird, and almost like a Black Mirror episode. If like at the end when he was like,
Yeah.
I wish I could make this a reality.
Yeah.
Like, that could be a Black Mirror episode.
It's really sad in the sense of like this person wants this relationship so badly and they've really honed in on this reality that unfortunately the rest of us just don't share. And it's hard because if they are presenting well, like they can maintain a job, they can maintain their they're presenting well, they can maintain their mental health or physical health, what have you. There's not really much that anyone can really do to intervene, and it kind of begs the question, is there actually any room to intervene, right? Like some people might
Yeah.
look at our relationships and be like, that's really weird, or like that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Mind you, none of us have relationships with cockroaches. But all that aside, like if he's happy and healthy and he's still taking care of himself and still showing up every day and not hurting anybody,
Yeah.
Yeah.
then
That's
it's
the
kinda
part too, like-
yeah.
That's the part too for me. I'm just like, man, like just hearing how he describes someone. I think he's just trying to describe like his perfect partner for him. And he just hasn't been able to find that in a physical person. And like what you guys mentioned, it's not hurting anybody. It does suck that he's being ostracized for some of his choices, but he's not bothering anyone. And he even mentioned that I don't like sharing this with people because I know what it's going to do to me.
Yeah.
You know, so like
Yeah.
everything's internal. And like to me, he's someone who's just a hopeless romantic, but in like a weirder way because it's,
Yeah.
you know, doing all that. But I think he's just holding out hope that there's someday that his love is going to be fulfilled in a physical manner where like, you know, they can turn that to a reality for him. So I do feel bad for the guy. But it is a bizarre story nonetheless.
Yes.
Well, with that said, that is it for the Reddit portion this week. I told you it got weird in the very end. So
It started weird.
and it got weirder. And it's
did.
only perfect because we have the host of Weird Distractions here. So
Which I
God
look
You're
at
right.
that.
You're right.
Look at that. So, speaking of the host of Weird Distractions, we're going to another ad break and then we're going to go to This Day in History, beautifully written by the amazing Underbakke of Weird Distractions podcast. So, Wikimaniacs will be right back after this. Bye.
Bye.
What it do, Wikimaniacs? It is I, your punny Pinoy John, back at it again with a This Day in History segment. For those tuning in to Reddit on Wiki for the first time, thanks for streaming our show and making it through the puns. And I probably threw a lot of them. This segment is a little history lesson that we like to throw in each week to take a break from the online assholes that we roast. And every Monday, we'll take you on a trip down memory lane, and hopefully you can walk again feeling like you've learned something. Today, we're going to turn the clocks back about 33 years to inform you what connection anthrax in a Scottish island had. No Kevin today, but we possibly have a Chloe appearance. See your little bean over there, so say hi, Chloe. But before we introduce the Scottish island, let's unpack anthrax for those who don't know what that is. And anthrax, according to Wikipedia, is an infection that dates back from the mid to late 1700s. Prussian scientist Robert Koch, can't pronounce that, supposedly was the first to identify this infection, which spreads by contact through the bacteria spores. Often, these spores appear in animal products and can be picked up through breathing, eating, or coming into contact with the bacterium through broken skin. Based on a Centers for Disease Control and Prevention website, there are various symptoms of anthrax exposure based on what type of anthrax you come into contact with. For example, cutaneous anthrax, aka the anthrax that may infect broken skin. Symptoms include a group of small blisters or bumps that may itch. Swelling can occur around the sore and or painless skin sore, ulcer, with a black center that appears after small blisters of bumps. Now let's hop over to island. The Scottish island that we're discussing today is Gruinard Island. Gruinard Island, which has been uninhabited since the 1920s, became a biological warfare test site through the British military scientists from the biology department of Porton Down. This was done after concerns grew that the Nazis had developed a biological bomb. During these experiments, the British were dealing with, you guessed it, anthrax. This, as we will learn, would have long-lasting effects on the island. Nearby locals of the island allegedly didn't know about the test site, and concerns of the effects of this didn't blossom until nearby livestock started dying due to what seemed to be a mysterious circumstances. Soon, rumors began spreading and speculations were plenty regarding what was going on in Gruinard Island. Jeebus Christ. In a direct quote from BBC's article, in order to keep people on the mainland quiet, the government paid compensation for the dead livestock, blaming the infections on the careless disposal of animals from a Greek ship. In another attempt to rid the island of anthrax spores, Porton Down dispatched 2 men of Gruinard to set fire to the heather. By the evening, locals across the bay could see a huge plume of smoke over the island. Quote, in 1981, a militant group called the Dark Harvest Commando of the Scottish Citizen Army put a call out to the British government to admit and explain what exactly they were doing on Gruinard Island. To prove a point, and perhaps going off the rumors they had heard, the group reportedly picked up and analyzed soil from the island. The soil was discovered to be contaminated with anthrax spores. Because of the contamination, the island was put into quarantine and treatment to the area begun in 1986. And according to Wikipedia, by April 24th of 1990, after 48 years of quarantine and 4 years after the solution was applied, Junior Defense Minister Michael Newbert visited the island and announced its safety by removing the warning signs. So that is it for today's historical segment. Just a brief overview of Gruinard Island and its ties with anthrax. Let us know your thoughts on today's episode on our social media accounts or over on the Cultivate Discord. Also, thank you for tuning in to This Days in History segment and learning more about today's feature with us. It wouldn't have been made possible without the following resources: Wikipedia page on Gruinard Island, Wikipedia page on anthrax, CDC's website, BBC News on the mystery of Anthrax Island and the Seeds of Death, and Wikipedia page for Dark Harvest Commando. And of course, this couldn't have been done without the amazing Underbakke. So thank you, Alex. So let's bring the rest of the crew back and let's finish this episode. Peace. And we're back. And that's it for this week's content. But before we cap the show, Josh, Alex, anything you want to cover before we head out?
Yeah, I got a couple, I don't know what you call it, like people who purchased our merch.
Yes.
They can write us stuff. And so I'm going to read some of the stuff that people who have purchased our merch sent us.
Ooh.
First one is the Stevie, and they say, I'm so excited to get the sweater. The Kevin merch is so cute. So beyond proud of you guys.
Oh,
So thank you, Stevie.
Love
So
the Stevie.
sweet.
She's going to be watching this YouTube premiere anyway. So hi, Stevie. How
Hi, Stevie.
are you?
hi.
Shout out to Alberta.
Don't you guys shit on Alberta all the time?
I was gonna say the province.
Well, that's where, I think that's where they're from.
Oh, gotcha.
There we go.
You're awesome, even though you're from Alberta, I guess.
Not all
a
of us can be
lot.
perfect.
The Texas of Canada, I heard.
Texas
We have a
of Canada.
surprising amount of listeners from Alberta. I will
Oh
tell you
shit,
that.
you guys
I-
are amazing.
And I
I
hear
saw-
from them every time I talk shit about it.
I saw the comments after the last time I was here. And someone's like, I just moved to Alberta. What's wrong with it? Or something like that. I'm like, oh, honey. It's
Oh
okay.
no, it's
Ontario
beautiful.
sucks too.
It's true.
It all sucks.
Warren said, while traveling this dangerous road from Denver to California daily, thanks for the laughs, you guys.
Daily. God,
Daily?
me.
Trucker,
Isn't-
maybe?
Isn't
Yeah, that's
California
quite a,
and like Denver? Like over?
that's quite a bit. Warren,
You
shout
good?
out to you for
Yeah.
doing that. That's awesome.
Hell yeah. And glad we can get you through.
Yes.
Ash says, keep up with the awesome content. Love listening to you guys.
Thank you.
Brad says, I heart Josh. I love that.
Damn. Sean would not like that.
No, Sean would not like that.
He would take
call
that shit
racist.
personally. Exactly. Brad, Sean's not here, but I'm going to say it on his behalf. You might be fucking racist, bud.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Sucking up to the Canadian.
Questionable.
I'm saying. Questionable, Brad.
Sierra says, love you guys. Keep it up. Midscore says, love you guys. Shout out Midscore.
And we love you, Midscore. You're the GOAT.
Hell yeah. And we'll do one more here from your girl Diana. Shout out
Hey.
your girl Diana. And they say, happy to support y'all any way I can. Smiley face. So,
Man, Diana be
Aw.
posting some food pics. I saw that bone marrow, Diana. That shit looked delicious.
oh, absolutely. We got a bunch more. I'll read through them in future episodes. But yeah, that's a shout out and a plug a bit to go check out our merch, redditonwikishop.com. Or you can just go to redditonwiki.com and click the shop link and get some Get Therapy, some Kevin merch. I think the Kevin
Yeah.
merch is only up until the end of April.
Better keep that shit up.
We might have to.
You might have to.
Might have to since
Yeah.
it's one of the better selling products right now. But yeah, go check out our shop and purchase something you want to buy. And then before we close it off, I did want to do.
Oh, God,
like
it's the math. Fuck me.
so I saw this question online and I thought it was funny. I think it's old, but I thought it was funny.
Okay.
It's like me then.
Who would win in a fight? 1 billion lions or all of the Pokemon?
Oh, all the Pokemon, bro.
Okay, so a billion lions, right, Joan?
A billion lions.
You know
Yeah,
how much
but
a
like there's a
billion
lot of
is?
flying Pokemons, and you have the legendaries who can just blast shit out of them with Hyper Beam.
That's true, I guess.
You know what I'm saying? You
That
got like
DP
Ho,
tax.
you have like freaking what's his name? Shit, I don't remember all the
You
other
have
flying
Charizard
Pokemons.
that blows
Zapdos, yeah.
fire. Like,
Who the hell's gonna eat Snorlaxes? You know what I'm saying? Like they can just Snorlax as a distraction while everyone else is hyper beaming the fuck out of them.
Okay.
And then they can surround them in like a river and all the Gyarados hyper beam that hoe. Like, dude, it's GG's. What is a lion? A fucking normal type, anyways? Bro, we gonna fuck them up. But go ahead, Doug Trio, do a little dig on them and fuck them all up. Do an earthquake. GG's. All Pokemon will win.
Here's the thing. I think it's a closer fight than you think.
Hell no, it's not.
There are a lot of useless Pokemon that would just get fucked
Yeah, and
up
they're
by
the
a lion.
fodder. They're the ones that are gonna be sacrificed.
Right, but there's only like 1,000 Pokemon, right?
Yeah, but there's not. Doesn't mean there's 1,000 types. But
No,
don't
no,
mean
I'm
there's
just
just
saying,
1,000.
like your numbers are way less than 1 billion is what I'm trying to say. And so I think they get it down to like, the god Pokemon.
And that's all they need, baby boy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's true. That I agree with that, but I'm just saying I think it's a closer fight than you're giving the Lions credit.
I don't know, fam.
What do you think, Alex?
I'm gonna go with the lions.
Gasp.
I like it.
I feel like this is a trick question. Like, I'm waiting for you to be like, actually, it's the lions because there's a billion of. Like, I'm
Like a
waiting.
billion is a lot.
Yeah, that's a billion is a lot.
That is a lot.
It's a lot.
It's hard because like lions are real things and Pokemon are not real things, and so it's like,
Oh god,
how
this
do
is
you
the cockroach
compare?
story all over again.
I'm gonna unleash Octa on all your asses, baby. She a legendary type.
but
Just
yeah,
nuke them out, and Octa will be the last survivor. So
Yeah.
therefore, Pokemon wins.
like
Therefore.
a billion lions could just overwhelm a lot of the Pokemon. It would be a close fight, I think. So there is another question that's similar, and it's what would win, a billion lions or the sun?
It got to be the sun,
The
right?
sun.
Okay. I mean,
How do you beat a sun?
How do you
Okay,
be?
well-
Yeah. How do you be
okay,
a
but what if
You're gonna
they-
planet?
You're gonna
What-
toss like 999 million lions and hopefully it goes supernova on their asses. Like that's not gonna happen.
I guess that's what you hope for. But what if they attack it at night?
Motherfucker, the sun is still up there. It's the same shit.
Just go there.
Just because it's night don't mean the sun ain't up there. I'm not that stupid, right? Is this
damn.
a trick question?
That was a trick. There's
Okay.
Obviously no night, but
What the fuck?
yeah.
I don't think lions can even beat the moon in the daytime.
So confirm that John hates lions and wants
John
them all
hates
to
lions.
die.
It's not that I do not hate lions. I love lions, okay?
I think you be lying.
I was
about
gonna
your
say
feelings.
he be lying.
Yeah, I'll be
Tell
lying.
me why you lying.
But
Why
anyway,
the
that was,
fuck you lying?
lying.
that was my hypothetical.
Okay.
Jeez,
yeah,
I like
so
that. I like that.
That's
I'll
cute.
look-
Ooh, I
look
got a
some
little
more
heated
up.
a little bit.
It's a classic internet debate. I know it's been going on for a while. So I honestly think Pokemon is probably the right answer. And I would say the sun, but I'm also not a physicist, so I couldn't tell you how many lions it would take to overwhelm the sun.
Neil deGrasse Tyson, please come to our podcast and answer
Holy
that
shit, that would be awesome.
That would be so fun.
Tag him on TikTok when we do this shit, Josh.
Yeah.
Okay.
You never
Immensely.
know. You never know.
Repeatedly.
Yeah.
You never know. That's all you got, Josh?
That's all I got. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, by the time this episode comes out, Weird Distractions would have celebrated 3 years already. And you just had a smashing success with your IG Live. I know we're talking in the future here, but how does it feel to celebrate such huge milestone, Alex? And plug the Wikimaniacs show, even though they know about you already.
Sweaty. It feels very sweaty.
me too.
Yeah.
Feel that.
I feel that. It feels great. Like it's weird to think back of how, when Christy and I started the show, how much we've grown. I mean, we started on SoundCloud for crying out loud.
You a
Holy-
SoundCloud podcaster.
Yeah,
Shit.
SoundCloud.
Damn.
Like I think we uploaded like the first 3 episodes on SoundCloud. And I was like, oh shit, we gotta move this. So yeah,
No
it's
show notes.
yeah, no show notes, nothing. So definitely came a long way, and yeah, now we're part of this amazing network. And I mean, I'm down a host, but it's all gravy, baby. It's good.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
for those tuning in who haven't heard about the show, it's just me, and I rotate in discussing true crime cases, paranormal hotspots, conspiracy theories, urban legends. I don't talk about cockroach love stories, but you know
Maybe
what?
you should start.
Maybe I should start.
New topic segment.
New topic. It is a weird distraction.
Yeah.
Love it. New episodes are every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Speaking of cockroaches, because while you guys were talking, I was listening, but I was also looking up cockroach jokes. And I have one I really want to share before we wrap up, if that's okay.
Hell yeah.
Do it.
Okay. A baby roach asks his dad what happens if they get sprayed with Raid. Papa Roach said, suffocation, no breathing.
Don't give a fuck.
No breathing.
Ringo
And we made a
enjoys
Ringo
that.
appearance.
Ringo.
Ringo likes that.
Ringo
but Alex,
loves it.
we are extremely proud of you and
Aw.
proud to
Hell
say,
yeah.
like, almost the 3 years that you've been on, like, we're probably in that part of that journey. And now look at you. You're our
Absolutely.
writer. And
Aw.
Wikimaniacs, peek behind the scene. I literally just DM'd Alex like 30 minutes before we got on. She was like, fuck yeah, let's do it. I'm like, oh, shit. Cool. And yeah, you're just such an amazing part of the show. And I told Alex that if we were ever to go on tour, we're probably going to need a taker, Josh. So
Yeah.
we need this day in history during the live tour someday. So
I'd be happy to read it because,
You know?
yeah,
hell yeah.
why not?
That'd be awesome.
But
Yeah, congratulations on 3 years.
3 years.
Aw.
You're in your, what is it, terrible threes or whatever they called?
Who fucking knows?
what is that in like podcast years? That's like 30 years in podcast years, right?
That's true,
'Cause it takes-
actually.
It's like 30 years.
You're
Yeah.
middle-aged, actually,
are.
in podcast.
I mean, I ain't pushing that. I'm seeing the grays and feeling the burns. everywhere.
Yeah,
Get that check. Get that bird check though, right?
yeah.
Make sure it's not from used condoms.
Men's juice.
Oh God. But anyways, thank you again, Alex, for hopping on today and being an impersonator. It says that
Anytime.
on her name, so it's on her name.
Impersonator.
Impersonator, but impersonator.
Okay.
Anyways,
I'll allow it.
don't forget to follow us on social media, join our Discord and subreddit, and tell all your friends about us. Rock our merch. We got Kevin merch. We got Get Therapy merch. We got other Wikimaniacs merch. We got the merch. Please get merch because we're poor and we need the money. So thank you, Wikimaniacs. Thank you, Wikimaniacs, for another amazing episode. And we will see you this Friday. Love y'all.
Bye.
Goodbye.
And of course, we can't end the episode without saying thank you to our awesome patrons. Y'all are amazing. So in my chaotic order, I will do this once again. So big shout out to Midscore. We got Sky Score now. Aaron, Amber, Addie, Agatha, Aisha, aka The Run, aka Suda Hatter, Alex, Alexa, Alexis Rose, Alicia, Allison, Alyssa, Alexandra, Ali, Alyssa, Amanda, Amber, Amy, Anna, Anastasia, Andrea, Andy, Annette, Anna, 94, Annie, Anthony, Antoinette, Apolline, April, Artina, Ashley, Audrey, Ayana, Bailey, Bear, Bex, Be So Happy, Bertrand, Bex, Bada Panda, Blue Raina, Bree, Brittany, Caitlin, Caramel Dog Sand, Caribbean Princess, Carissa, Carol, Carolina, Caroline, Carter, Catherine, Cecily, Selena, Charlie, Chelsea, Charisse, Cheryl, Christina, Christine, Sierra, Classy MacGyver, Crystal, Color Rouge, hope I got that right, Daisy, Danielle, Dawn, D, Destiny, Daya, Diana, Disney Can't Stop Me, Dominique, Dr. Doonan, Drella, Duchess of Dinos, Edna, Ekaterina, Eli, Eliana, Elizabeth, Emily, Emma, Christina is Spooky Tales, Etta, Evelyn, Feed Ducks 33, Finch Fry, Flare Prime, Flossie, Fox Died, RIP, just kidding. Free Gnomes, Gabby, Galaxy Stars, Jam Gray, Girls Cupcake, Graceful Duck 22, Haley, Hannah, Heather, Holly, Hope, Hyphen, I cannot read that. This is completely can't read that. Oh, that's funny. I cannot read that. This is completely indecipherable. Golly. Indira, Iona, It's a Thunder Poop, Isabel, Itzel, Yulia, J Rich, Jackie, Jacqueline, Jamie, Jasmine, Javier, Jen 1980, Jenna, Jenny, Jesse, Jessica, Jessiana, Jillian, Jojo, Jordan, Jory, Juice Machine, Julia, Julie, Just Aaron, Kakernijny, Kaylee, Karen, Karadim, Casey, Kate, Caitlin, Catherine, Katie, Kawina, Kayla, Kibra, Kellyanne, Kelsey, Kenzie, Carrie Berry, Kim and Kev, Kindle, Kite, Krissa, Kristen, Chrissy, Christy, Kurena, Kuorka, Lani, Lauren, Leanne, Lena, Leslie, Letty, Lexi, Likachu, Lily, Lillian, Lindsay, Ling, Linnea, Lisa, Little Rosie, Little 5128, Lizzie, Lofty Andy, Lorani, Losalini, Luana, Luca, Lucy, Lunar, Lydia, Lindsay, M, Mackenzie, Maddie, Mamadem, Maria, Mary Elena, Marine, Marissa, Mary, Marianne, Meg Mystery, Melissa, Marissa, Micah, Michael, Michelle, Mickey, Mina, Miriam, Mitzi, Drake, Moody Tacos, Morgan, Miss Christine 2, Miss Doolittle, Nikita, Nathimi, Nelly, Naya, Nicole, Nick, Nina, Noah, Olena, Olga, Olivia, Pete Killer, 007, Patty, Paula, Peyton, Phantom Fox, 98, Philip, Phoebe, Pikaya, Psycho! Purple DC Bones, Queenie's Den, Rachel, Rachel, Raina, Risa, Renee, Rihanna, Rhonda, Rich, Ringo, Robert, Ruzorion, Roxy, Riker, Sabrina, Sam, Sammy, Sarah, Echo, Sarah Lynn, Sasha, Saskia, Savannah, Sen, Sheila, Shell, Shenanigans, Shirtless Josh Dane, Siddhartha, Sierra, Silja, Sky, Sophia, Sophie, Stacy, Stanley. Shout out Stanley, congratulations on your graduation, by the way. Stephanie, Stevie, Sunny, Sunnylicious Supreme, Susan, Siraya, Tabitha, Tammy, Tanisha, Tara, Taru, Taylor, Tegan, almost there, Turton, Stevie, Tiara, Tiffany, Tanji, Tarek, Toxic, Cupcake, Tracy, the Busy Bee, Tucka, Unicorn, Candy, Valentina, Vicky, Vina, Warren, Will, Woody Kitty, Woody Beta 4, Jessica, your girl Diana, Zentalo, Zoe, and last but not the least, Asgier Thor. Shout out to all you patrons. Y'all been amazing. We love you. Can't do it without you.
Expert in fucking, I don't know.
Great power.
For the fifth time, it's your boy Sean.